What up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to hold up. We're going to wait a few minutes. Good morning, good morning. I know my little living room, my little thing, a little mess. But I want to tell y'all something. I had to wait a few minutes on here. I want to tell y'all a little something. A girl said some Sky News talking about how you can make your community better for everyone. This is not about the community here. I want to make this show very clear. The topic I'm talking about, what I'm about to do. This is about the world. This is about Sky News. This is about Walmart. This is about change. We can't worry about how certain schools act. See, this is why I believe why I met Trump and met the rest of them. I think this is why I met them. And if it won't be for them stepping in, everything is a reason. Everything is a reason why Trump and them stepped in. Everything is a reason. And I got to know that reason why they stepped in and how things are stepping in. It's something that God tell me. Let me tell you, it's not just about making it better for everyone. You know, one thing, I got high school smarts and street smarts. I was taught by the best. We ain't going to worry about what schools got to say. We're going to take it day by day when I sit at that table. We're going to focus when I'm sitting at that CEO table. We're going to focus. This is the determination. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to go to school while I sit at that table. I'm going to work at it, focus on family. We don't have time to play and understand those things. It's not only about the community because schools don't want to change. It's not about those things. So when Sky News want to talk about it makes it better for community, no, you make it better for yourself because you don't want to change. This is better for what Goodman Miller is about to do. Is about to change the world. I want Sky News to know something, to change it. You see, people can come out with their tactics and all of these things can come up with. The little black girl, why you didn't give in the position? We not worried about what they talking about. We surely ain't worried about Sky News or commercial. And we're gonna make it very clear on the civil God ain't worried about those things. You got high school education, you got middle school, you got street smart. All you do is gotta move different from others. Those are the understanding that what you is. I was raised up on a farm like Superman, right? I was raised up in the country. Hey, I'm not playing with you. I was raised in the country. I was raised in the country. I had a chicken coop. I grew up in Appaloosa, Marrero, and all of that. Grew up around the farm. I caught poison ivy when I was a little kid in the country. I'm not worried about those things. So I had a chicken coop in my yard. Look, we are not worried about other things that goes on in here. Stop with your school tactics. Stop with it. And I'm about to make myself very clear on the civil rights. Stop with your school tactics and you don't want to change. Your parents don't want to change. Stop it. That's the difference between what they can't understand. God said, stop it. You're making it bad on others to teach others how to work with others. You know, when I was in Brookhaven, when I get this thing straight with this black lady in Sky News, let me get this straight. Only two classes work with me. Ceramics and B class. The teacher set me by their desk. I came with my class and my class with my the ceramics when I was in school. So you can laugh all you want. So I came with my class. And when I came with my class, y'all gonna get tired of me doing civil rights, partner. You're gonna get tired of me. You're gonna tired of me putting you on that list, partner. And those are the things of what you can't understand, right? It's not about, let me tell you, this is not about Doug Miller. It's not about one racist man. I want to get that straight. And I'm going to make it very clear on this. This is not about one racist man. This is about God. And not about a white man, not about Trump, and not about them. This is about Jesus and God. And I want to make myself very clear on what I mean here. Hey guys, y'all gonna get tired of me writing stuff on the civil rights about y'all, because I got everybody numbered. This is about one man. This is about a racist man. This is about communities. This is about business and antagonism. This is about Joe Biden sticking by racism. This is about our White House and the communities not sticking by God. They stick by racism. This don't got nothing to do with anything else. I want to make myself, and she talking about get what you want, and another girl talking about get what you want. No, the racism, the black and white, they got their own opinion. Dubman Miller got the, I will break them. God would break them. The thing that my enemy can't understand, you can't break God in what you stand for. You can't do those things and the ground that you stand for. I want to make sure myself very clear of what's going on here. You can't break those things of what you stand for. This is not about getting a community. It's not about those things. They can shut up with their racist ass at the end of the day. I'm sorry, Sky News, a black and white opinion when God is involved. When God is involved, I want to make myself very clear. When God is involved. When God is involved. One thing God said, you can't complain about what family did. You move on from it. They got their life, you got your life. But let's move forward from it. People can't argue with those things when we move it in the opposite direction. People want things they way all the time. God ain't about to have it. He ain't about to have it. One thing, family or friend, they're going to have their own personality. They're going to have their own, the way they want to live their life, the way they want to do it. And you goddamn, I choose to live my life, not by racism rules, not by a black and white rule, not about getting along with certain society, baby. This is about staying in a certain position, staying in a different way than others. This is not about letting a racial community affect it. This is not about making a difference. This is about staying away from certain individuals that mean no good. And Governor Abbott mean no good. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't need other people's opinion. People made their choice. There's a whole world out here. I got women that had never had kids before. I got one damn kid. We can't worry about how other people approach life, how other people choose. I got one damn kid. Remember those things. I've talked to people from all over the world. We cannot worry about others. My manager, James, says sometimes you got to put it's about business. And right now, when ice got thrown at me, right now it's about business too. And I had to wait till they get rolled up. It's about business and God, and it's about business and God and Jesus. That's what this is about. No matter what the cost is, I forgive and sit at the table, no matter what the cost is. And no matter what the cost is, you forgive and you push on, you get it out your head, you keep getting it out your head, and you forgive no matter what the cost is. This is greater than the stupid Sky News and what they got to say. This is about God and Jesus. I'm going to work at it more and more. Family got their own thing. They got their own dreams. Nobody kind of help. They got their own thing. This is not about them. I want to make this very clear of what I'm about to do. And Sky News up that time, I want to make this very clear. It's not about a news, it's not about a community. Stop. I had to get on NFL with that. It's not about what you're doing. What you're doing, this is for the community. This is for yourself. Walmart is changing the platform. Walmart is making a difference by letting me sit at the table. That's what Walmart making a difference. Walmart is making changes and making what's best for the community. Walmart is making a difference. That's the difference what you change. Walmart is changing the world. What you gonna do to change the world? That's the difference I want you to know, Sky News. And I want the NFL, what's best for the community. What's best for the community about what Walmart gonna decide. That's the difference from them. You can't worry about what's best for another parent and other people got their own point of views, baby. You can't worry about those things. This is about the love of God, the love of Jesus, to understand those things. It's not about those things. But don't put schools in compare to where Governor Abbott is a selfish, racist piece of crap. Don't do that, man. You putting your political opinion of a white man and a black man that sit up in City Hall, they got their own opinions. You instead of trying to do it, you do what's best for yourself. And God said that Jesus and the Spirit said, I'm gonna do what's best for what is ours. I will be over the disability department. We're gonna create 100 more times. People are gonna get with the Ticket to Work program and do all of that. And we're gonna help people with CBLs. We're gonna have 100 people come with CBLs. We're gonna have people help people with CBLs and help people do things from each store. We're gonna be going to, as a CEO, we're gonna be going to Walmart. We're gonna be going to schools and talking to teachers in our auditorium with disabilities in the regular class. We're gonna be doing this different. This is not about. This is not about educated. This is not about them. This is not about what they have to say. This is not about them. Let's get that very clear of what's going on here. No matter what the cost. But I have to learn how to stay away from people that mean me no good. And that's certain communities that can influence something on people in a bad way. And right now, church in the city looking like a bad way. They looking bad right now. Church in the city looking like a bad example right now. It's not about a community. It's not about what's best. It's about making changes. We are going to make changes together by going to schools, talking to teachers, and all the CEOs. We're going to create 100 jobs where people are going to be able to help. 100 more people is going to be hired in the job, and they're going to be able to help disability with jobs where Ticket to Work program only fill out application. Since regular employees don't want to do anything, where my name is Hubert, HUBERTSELLERS. 100 more each Walmart every 6 months. Every time they have a CBLs, you're gonna have 4 or 5 employees helping disability with C. Instead of we're gonna let the regular employees do what they want to do. All right, since you don't want to participate, y'all don't want to waste y'all time in Nash and Neo. Come on, I didn't work before. I have experience with behaviors. Let's do this the way we gonna do this. School gonna come when we make the decision with everything. I can go to school, work, do the things that I need to do, baby. I got all the time in the world. You think I got time when I'm sitting at the CEO family and doing things that I want to do? It's not about those things. I want Sky News to know that. It's not about your education, what people have an opinion at. As long as my intelligence and my mind, I had great teachers around me. And I begot God Hubert, HUBERTSELLERS. Ti can talk about Ti can talk about. Oh, I left. When you step out that door, you don't have great people out of Walmart. That's a lie. Grizz, I met an employee. I met so many people, man. We can't worry about what other people's opinion says. We can't worry about what other people' opinions say. Y'all worry about what T.I. talking about when he step out that door. When he step out that door, nobody can know. Let me tell you, when me and Chris used to go places and we go to NASCAR, he showed me a text, him and his wife. Shout out to Chris and his family. Oh, Hubert, my wife said, look, you and Hubert have a good time at NASCAR. He take me everywhere, to Home Depot, a store called corporate office across the street. And one person hated that Charles. And Grizz was going to leave anyway. Grizz couldn't take it anymore. One time, Grizz said, Hubert, I've been working here all of these years, and this is all I get is a 50 cent years, a 50 cent a quarter raise, and I've been here 40, 30 years. But that's all going to change where we allow people to put money into they full-time 40, put $10, $5. And then Walmart is going to be able to give you money for your full-time. You get 40, and you're able to put into your full-time wages. And your full-time, not to your pay raise, into your full-time wages. You get 40, right? And you're able to put $10 in each month to your full time. An average American could be making 100 an hour at Walmart if this happened. We can't worry about other people's opinions. I can't worry about what a racist courtroom than what a black and white did. I can't worry about what other people did. This is not about them. I can't worry about what that Dallas courtroom did with the intimidation and all that. I gotta say, forget them because they don't matter to God. They don't matter to Jesus when they did what they did. That courtroom don't matter to Jesus and God. This is about God and Jesus making you take that pain and you leave these racist people behind and these black and white behind. They got their opinions and you move with strength. They suffer at the end. You don't suffer what they did in that courtroom. They suffer at the end. Judge Kennedy suffer at the end. They suffer at the end. The state attorney suffer. God said you don't suffer. You live in peace in what they can't understand. And I'm going to show you how to live in peace. I'm going to show you how to walk away from a black and white state. They got their own opinions and racism. The only thing they got control over their money and their lives, but they don't got control over the power of the heavens and power of the spirit. They can get their racist self somewhere else. They can stay where they belong. Because they can't go a place where you going at. When it's your time to go, when you're 100, they can't go where you going at. So that Dallas courtroom and those stupid racist white people and those black people, they can suck it. And church in the city got their own opinions. It's not about their opinion. It's not about their opinions. You think I'm worried about what church in the city said? Tell these kids. They got other kids that been around me at elementary schools in Perry. They got other things, and I'm about to make an example out of those one when I went to elementary schools and not in high. I only had a high school. I'm barely graduated school, and I'm helping out at elementary schools. I'm helping out at nursing homes and doing stuff in Carrollton, Texas. We ain't worried about what they got to say. That's Patrick and Emily Catholic. We can't worry about a racist white and black courtroom. We can't worry about a church in the city. They stay where they belong at, and why God move in ways that they can't understand. But a black and white will try to stop that, and they all in together. When God say, when God say, it's different mindsets opinion. This is not about them. This is not about them. Remember that this is not about them. It's not about them. I want to make this very clear. It's not about them. It's not about that courtroom. They can suck themselves. And it's not about Judge Kennedy opinions. I made it very clear to the NFL when I went to the Supreme Court. Then I filed the civil rights on the Supreme Court, and then I made it very clear. It's not about what's best for. It's about what's best for God and Jesus. And all you do, God say, you got your mentality. You got God and Jesus. You got all these. You got your school. You got people that been behind you. You remember your teacher tried to take you to job court, and they denied you. Remember those things. They believed in you, Miss Chastity and Miss Lynn. They took you 3 times and texted job court without giving you a chance. It's not about you. They believed in me while schools and job court denied me. If your teachers take you while you in school and they deny you, what that mean? We ain't worried about you. But black and white gonna try to stop that. But you know what that is? They say when my brother's son, my brother's son, my brother's friend, not my brother's son, my brother's friend, Vincent said 9/11 was planted. No, it wasn't planted. That's your own opinion. That's your own opinion. And we would have looked out for the spirit. If we would have looked out for the spirit, that would have been more greater. That could have stopped it. If all us would have been out for our phones and I said we care about ourselves and made a difference, that could have did a lot more. And we'd have kept our eyes on the spirit of other spiritual behavior. This is for Walmart. What decision are you going to make? And I want to let them know, God said, we're going to say it again on the civil rights. What decision are you going to make here? What the decision are you going to make here? And I'm going to tell them right now when we go back, and what decision are you going to make here? Because I know what I got to stay away from. I know my health and everything to keep it going. So is we ready for change? And we are ready for God said, is you going to let this happen? It's not about them. Because a selfish community in a church is going to have their own opinion. I hate to talk about my relationship. Me and Sabina handled our difference. Her dad and mama said it wasn't time for us to be together. Then we handled our differences. But what Mirza did, that's his selfish reasons. That's his problem. But Sabina can't handle people getting in our relationship. His jealous cousin getting in there. That's her. She gonna have to deal with him. She gonna have to deal with him. I love her to death, and I love her mom and dad to death, and brothers them to death, and I wish them the best. And one day we will see each other again. You know, one day we will see each other again. But Mirza need to stay out of my way. God tell him he need to stay out of my way, man. He need to stay out of my way. This was before him. He need to stay out of my way. He need to stay out of my way. His jealousy have no limits here. His jealousy have no limits here. What's best for the community, not but I can no. Dillman Miller can make a difference. Dillman Miller can make a difference. The people in power can make a difference right now. The CEOs can make it, and God is counting on you to make a difference, to make an example out of them. And trust me, when I sit, I learn. I got my tablet, got my words, and baby, we're gonna write down everything. We're going to have a typewriter in the office. We're going to have an assistant that can type, that can listen to what I say. And bam, we're going to have a thing, everything. I'm going to hire an assistant that's going to be sitting at the computer, that's going to be able to listen in the office and type right. Like an internship when you listening. Let's do this. How we going to do this? Like a type thing. The girl off of Waterboy, it reminds me of the girl that plays Bobby Boucher mom. And she used to sit up and hold that dude cop and sit up and type a book. Mirza can stay where he's at. But um um I love Sabina and I hope her the best. Brother and mom and dad, and I love them. And I wish them the best. I wish them the best. And I love them and I miss them. And I miss that video. Her little brother taking a chain away from me. We settle our problems. We settle our problem. But Mirza need to stay away from me, man. His jealousy, it got a problem. When I found out I was on disability, I don't want to deal with that dude, man. I don't want to deal with that dude right there. He acted it when I told him what a bitch. He got a problem, man. Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Nobody wants to deal with that. And as Sabina mom, can we handle our problem when it's time? It's time. But right now, I'm focusing on me. He better stay away from me, homie. Sabina not gonna call and take up for him when he got a jealousy problem. Let's take care of this issue right now. And she done already fought for me already. She done already, her dad and mom and already spoke up. And them already spoke up. That's their opinions. But Mirza better stay away from me, homie. You want that contract, you take it with him. We got other plans. You go with Dallas, Texas. You want that contract, you go with him, homie. This is not about Doug McMillan. It's not about the rest of the CEOs wanting. It's not about worry about. Trump got to realize I had the people heart. I caught the people attention. And I want Trump to realize something when I'm going to tell him something. I caught the people attention. It's not just about Trump. I made the effect on the people. And that would count the most when you make the effect. First, I had the streets, like Jay-Z and Kanye West say, and then I got their hearts. People making commercials and doing YouTube thing in Walmart. You laughing, but it's the truth. The impact that I made. When everybody on Instagram, you talking, but it's the truth. God, you gonna make me keep doing the civil rights on you. And this same guy that getting on here, the Justice Department got your account. I ain't worried about you getting on here every day. I ain't worried about you getting on here every day and laughing. It's gonna catch up with you, homie. It's gonna catch up with you, homie. You wanna laugh, it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you, homie. Don't worry about nothing. The Justice Department got your account. It's gonna catch up with you. If I see people same accounts on here, you're gonna make it more hard. It's gonna catch up with you, homie. You think I'm worried about how a black person feel and the rest of them feel? Hey, as long as I stay in my power, they can have it. That's their problem, shorty.